Wherever you look, Brexit has dominated many of the headlines in recent months. Much has been written about the many challenges looming ahead for businesses with a presence in the UK or who trade with the UK. Brexit has given rise to a very emotional debate. Within the United Kingdom, pro-Brexiteers and Remainers and multiple factions within those two camps all pulling in different directions. Tensions have also been high between the United Kingdom and the European Union, made more complex by factors such as local politics, specific interests, differences in negotiation styles, and so on. But what does Brexit actually mean for business leaders? What should companies do now to be well prepared for the future? It is very difficult to draw a line between companies and products impacted by Brexit and others immune from it. If we take some of the most iconic British brands that come to mind, Mini for example, what would you say is the percentage of parts from Mini, a subsidiary of BMW, manufactured outside of the United Kingdom? The actual numbers may surprise you. Almost 60% of the parts in a British-built Mini are foreign sourced. For example, the operating system comes from suppliers in either Poland, Germany or Portugal. The parking brakes from Germany or Romania, and the rear lights from Poland. And while the Mini's engine is built in the United Kingdom, the crankshaft, which is an essential part of the engine, is manufactured in the Czech Republic. Then, only 28% of the Minis that are produced in the United Kingdom are actually sold there. More than 2 out of 3 Minis are exported once they have been assembled. So, even the most iconic British brands and products are, in fact, far more European than you might think. And that means the impact of Brexit is perhaps more significant than appears to be the case at first glance. Staying with the example of the Mini car and considering the impact of introducing customs for imports and exports of products between the United Kingdom and the European Union, we see that every part of the car that is imported, so 59% of all parts, is now more expensive, and that 72% of UK-built Minis are now subject to all sorts of taxes. This is without looking at the potential impact beyond customs, the impact stemming from more complex logistics, changes in regulations, immigration, foreign exchange rate risk, and so on. However, this does not mean that the challenges are limited to the automotive industry or even to manufactured goods. Many European businesses have aligned their strategies and operations to benefit from the 4 freedoms of the single European Union market and to optimize their footprint. One area where European interdependency is particularly strong is the service industry and especially financial services. In the past years, authorities have made great efforts to harmonize regulations. For example, passporting rules have been introduced to facilitate doing business in another European Economic Area state without needing further authorization in each country. With Brexit, however, this could mean that, strategically, UK banks may have to reassess the location of their headquarters, and non-UK banks would have to assess the impact of the UK being treated as a non-EU country. Operationally, Brexit could mean the migration of financial talent to other European capitals with huge knock-on effects for the local economy, and some may consider the UK less attractive for investments. Business leaders across industries are looking for answers. What's the impact on EU employees working in the UK? What would be the tax and regulatory implication on UK operations? What would be the extra cost of pursuing production or other activities within the UK? Will they be able to continue attracting talent to the UK subsidiaries and/or headquarters? Should they leave the UK? Uncertainty around the negotiation output is contributing to a climate of high volatility and low investor confidence, negatively impacting competitiveness. Although the UK will remain a member of the European Union for the next 2 years, companies should start preparing now for the post-Brexit era. Wait and see is a problematic strategy as it reduces flexibility and available options for businesses. There are 4 likely outcomes of the negotiations, which are the UK stays a member of the European Economic Area and keeps 4 freedoms. or the UK negotiates a free trade agreement with the European Union, or the UK agrees a deal that allows it to remain in the customs union, and finally, no agreement is negotiated at all. So what should business leaders do today? Well, firstly, stay focused. Do not let the short-term uncertainty throw you too far off course or be a distraction. There is still a lot that is under your control and that you can focus on to grow profitably. So keep your eyes on the objectives and milestones and keep morale high. Reach out, engage with the United Kingdom government at the local and national levels, and with European Union authorities, preferably in a group setting, to discuss challenges and suggest ideas to overcome them, and to prepare a strong case for your arguments. Analyze and assess. You should identify all your dependencies on European supply chains and trading rules, and assess the impact of each of the likely outcomes on your business. Then assess the potential tax implications for all of these scenarios as well. Develop a contingency plan for European Union citizens working in your United Kingdom offices and create simulations on relocations to another European country, comparing this scenario against the scenario of staying in the UK under each of the likely Brexit scenarios. Also, look ahead. In the short term, most things will appear uncertain and gloomy. But you should also be thinking about what long-term opportunities might exist and how to best capture them. The short-term problems associated with the negotiations around Brexit are likely to continue. And as emotions sometimes cloud judgment, it is important for business leaders to have a clear plan on what to do, starting now, and to be as prepared as possible for the post-Brexit era. While Brexit can seem like an overwhelming topic for businesses, it should be approached with the same strategic thinking and operational rigor as any other project. That approach will give you the best chance of navigating uncertainties in the short term and allow you to be more open to any opportunities and success in the long term.